everyone, and this is Rob, and I finally got the embroidery arm out for my Artista 200. I usually use this machine to make lace, and as you've already know, we have a couple of videos regarding the physical of this, but I thought I would go over the interface and what the buttons do. We'll start in this corner. This is to select your hoop, and if you press it, there it goes. You can select your hoop. This design that I digitized was sized to go in this 145 by 255 large oval hoop. I do have the mega hoop, the 150 by 400. It's great for borders. I also have the small and the medium, but we're going to select the large. But you can choose your hoop. This is a magnifying glass. This turns on the grid, and you can check your edges of your design. You can see your center point, and this is the information on the design. If you press this, and this tells you how many colors. This is the actual size of the design. It's 139 millimeters by 190. Then we come over here to this side. This machine is one of the first that allows you to edit in the machine and to save, which allows you to resize with stitch recalculation. Most machines, you've heard the adage when you're embroidering, if you resize your design, you can resize 10 to 20%, no more. That's because most machines, when you resize, if your design is 17,000 stitches, if you increase the size, you still have 17,000 stitches, you just have bigger stitches. Or if you shrink it, you still have 17, but you have smaller stitches. This will recalculate the design and lower and raise your stitch count. However, it gives you the option when you choose the recalculation, because this machine is from 2003, it takes a really long time. So I suggest that you use, for design placement, sizing, etc., use your software on your computer. This allows you to choose your design if you push it. So we'll go through here. Here's my Delft Blue design. If I select it, it's slow. This design's approximately a little over 17,000 stitches. I usually use this machine to make lace, and the reason is it's not the fastest and it's not the slowest, but in the years that I have owned it, this machine has never missed a stitch, which is very, very important with lace, because if something in the wrong place does not connect properly, your lace will fall apart and you'll just have a big old blob of thread. Because the whole thing about lace is it interlocks the thread to hold itself together. So, any day now. Like I said, it's not the fastest. There it comes. The second one allows you to add a second design. So like if you have multiple designs and you want to put them in the hoop, you can push this one and it will go and give you your design choices. And you can add a second design or more. Your limit is 100 total thousand stitches. 101 is too many. This allows you to copy your design And if you make any changes, you can save this design to your machine. Then we have our second page menu, which is the little hand with the finger pointing, and it says 2. So it's pointing to page 2. So we press page 2, and we get different. This side is the same, but now we have our edit menu. The first one is to move your design. If you push it, and it has all these little arrows facing, and we can turn our knobs and move our design. And if you move it out of the hoop, you can tell this one is really close to the edges, because like I said, I sized it for this hoop. This tells you how many turns you've made, and I'm going to go back to 0. The top one moves it from side to side. The bottom knob moves it up and down. We have our resize. We can make it bigger or smaller. Using our knobs. The bottom knob does it at 1 number, the top knob does it by tens, percentages. We want to go back to 0 because we wanted its original size. This one allows you to rotate your design, and you can rotate it a little bit in either one, and turning it left and right. So we'll go back to 0. But if you press it, if you press this one again, it will do this in 90-degree increments for you. And then this one moves the whole design up and down for your hoop. On an axis, it turns it. And then this is your stitch density, this bottom one. And you can adjust all these. Of all the years that I've ever used this machine, I've never had to use these. But you can adjust things if you need. And then you have your horizontal, your vertical mirror, and your horizontal mirror. So we'll press it, and you'll see it will flip your design on the horizontal. We want to go back to the way it was. And then you have this one that flips it on the vertical. So it gives you a lot of design control. And then we press, when we're totally done, we press OK, and it's going to adjust. And one of the things that I've learned about Bernina is it says no embroidery because it wants the hoop attached. It knows which hoops are which, even this older machine. And since it's in, so I hope this helps. It's a brief overview of the features of the Artista 200 with the 730 upgrade. And as I've said, the big difference between the 730 and the 200 is this newer 200s had USB. 730 definitely had USB. Some of the older first generation 200s did not have USB compatibility. So I hope this helps. Everyone have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.